Charles Poliquin states that for a lifter to have strong and stable shoulders, especially through external rotation, they should be able to theoretically externally rotate 9.8% of their 1 rep max close grip bench press. Now, it seems very specific and such a very tight guideline to follow, but Tamara and I wanted to try to see whether we could actually do this prerequisite and how long it would take us to hit the 9.8% recommendation on the dumbbell external rotator. First, we made sure we set out to find our 1 rep max close grip bench press. Now, personally for myself, I've never done a 1RM close grip bench press, and neither has Tamara. So the lift off will be specifically against our 1 rep max and the percentage, or how close we got to our percentage of that lift. That's going to be our first guideline for this particular challenge. Now, before we get too far into the video, I just want to let you guys know that this is 1.5 months after this original video was filmed. Now, for me personally, I've spent 3 to 4 days per week working on this particular movement. Now, it seems so specific, I know, but it was something that was quite frustrating to me at the end of this video, as you will see. And this is my current progression for the dumbbell external rotator. The other day, I hit 8 reps per side for 2 sets with 10 kilos on the dumbbell. So it's a super big achievement, and you'll find out why at the end of the video. But let's jump back into it. So building up towards the 1 rep max close grip bench press, I, in my head, was aiming for about 110 kilos. Now, my 1RM at the time was 141 kilos on the pause bench press. Now, currently, it is 145, so I'm a little bit stronger a month and a half later. But at the time, 141, and I was aiming for about 110. That was probably what I was looking for. And for Tamara, she had no idea what to aim for. Had no clue whatsoever. So she's a very big wide grip bencher, whereas I was a conventionally close grip bencher up at this point of the video. So for me, I always thought that because I was a bit more tricep dominant, it'd be a bit easier for me. And because she was a bit more chest dominant, it might be a bit more challenging. Now, that didn't turn out to be the case. Tamara absolutely flogged me at the bench press. I think she beat me by about 5% of her 1RM. So she was able to achieve an 83 kilo close grip bench press, which for a female is phenomenal anyway. But that was roughly about 94% of her current 1RM, which is about 88 kilos. For me, I was able to achieve 125 kilos on the close grip bench press, which was astonishing for myself. That was 89% of my 1RM bench press, but with all things considered, I think it was a pretty good 1RM attempt for both of us. That being said, that means that Tamara needed to do 8 reps on the external rotator per side at 8 kilos. I had to do 12.5 kilos for 8 reps per side. So a bit of an extreme challenge. We built up towards the 1 rep max external rotator, so the 8 RM external rotator per side. Now, keep in mind, with the dumbbell external rotation, it is a 4-second tempo lower for each repetition. That does make things a lot more challenging, and you're trying to get as deep of a range of motion as possible for this particular movement. It is a shitty movement. It's challenging. It sucks. I do it now every single bench and shoulder session, and it feels kind of good. But even then, it's still such an annoying movement to do because it takes so long. The 4-second tempo lower plus the 8 repetitions per side, it is like a 1-minute set per arm, and it is excruciatingly uncomfortable. So that being said, have a watch of how we did in the dumbbell external rotator, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave it a thumbs up if you did.
won and Tyler loses. Any comments?
I literally got outlifted by my girlfriend. I think that's probably a man's worst nightmare. Not in the bench press, but in the important thing, which is actually what comes after it. I think it's just a testament to how incredible Tamara is.
Oh, stop it.
I know, but
Stop
seriously, like, I don't know many girls who can even bench press 80 kilos, let alone close grip bench press 83. And then on top of that, she's able to almost pass that Charles Poliquin challenge of externally rotating 9.8% of your close grip bench press. So that's pretty cool. On top of that as well, right, we'll obviously train this and then come back and see if we can improve on both our close grip bench presses and our external rotations.
So stay tuned for me to beat him again.
Fucking hell.